I am so excited, fresh off of seeing the Chicago Sky defeat the Atlanta Dream at their own home. And yes, this is the payback. See, back in June, I'm going to say it was June 7th, maybe June 8th, the first time I visited Chicago, I saw the Chris Brown concert. And before I viewed the Chris Brown concert in person in Chicago at the United Arena Stadium, I went down to the Wintrust Arena and I watched the Atlanta Dream defeat the Chicago Sky at their own home. So again, payback as a mother, you already know. And Chicago Sky did their thing. I gotta show my love to the Chicago Skyscrapers. I love y'all. Y'all did excellent. I got my notes here because I was on the edge of the seat of my on the edge of my couch watching this game. It was kept going back and forth, back and forth. It was so close, but then Chennedy Carter came in the end. She just started destroying everything that came into her path. All right, so let me just do a quick summary. This is how it kicked off. Okay, we're in quarter one. So Dream scored first in the first quarter. Okay, and it was like already I was kind of discouraged. They had the Atlanta Dream had 4 points to Chicago Sky 0 until they finally got it together. So Reese missed in her first. She missed her first 17-foot 3-point shot. Cordoso, I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning she was hesitating to make her 2-point shot. Sky missed so many shots. Mabrey, Carter, and Reese. Mabrey, miraculous shot. Okay, ball swirled in. Right, the ball was like swirling around the net. I'm like, oh my god! And then it finally went on. And I'm like, yes, Marina, yes. The Atlanta Dream in the first quarter, they made good. They show they have great accuracy when it comes to shooting. Reese had missed her 3-point shot again. I feel like Angel Reese really needs to just bring it in and really work on her 3-point shots. Angel Reese made her first point 7 minutes into the first quarter. Dana Evans put up her first 2 points. So at this point, Chicago Sky had 18 points to Atlanta Dream's 19 points. And then Chicago led the first quarter. When it ended, it was 22-19. So let's get into the second quarter. So Dana makes her first 3-pointer. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I say hit and miss with Dana Evans. Again, she's only 5'6". She's representing for the little short girls out there playing WNBA. But again, her accuracy can be good, but a lot of times, again, because her small size, it kind of works against her. And it's like you can see that she's hesitant to really to make baskets. But in the second quarter, she makes her first 3-point shoot. And then Chennedy steals the ball from Atlanta Dream, and she scored a 2-point layup. It was beautiful, beautiful. Like watching Chennedy Carter again, like she is the female Allen Iverson in my opinion, my humble opinion. And watching her play is just magnificent. Again, same thing with the first quarter. The Dream is making accurate 3-point shots, especially with Tina Charles and Gray. What's her name? Alicia Gray. Again, they was not playing. And even Canada. I forgot her first name, but last name Canada. These girls, the Atlanta Dream girls, they really were putting up 3 points back to back to back. Harrison was really getting me frustrated in the second quarter. She kept missing shots, but be they layups, 2-point line, 3-point line. I'm like, please, if y'all, why would y'all let Kaiser go and not Harrison? Kaiser Gondrzik. The Chicago Sky let her go. They waived her from the team. And I'm like, how was Izzy, aka Isabella Harrison, still on the team? Atlanta manages to take the lead for a little bit with only 2 minutes left into the second quarter. Reese put up 2 points. Dana Evan missed a 3-point shot. Lizzie Allen made 2 points. Again, it's going back and forth. Gray hits another 2. Kennedy put up 2 points. So at that point, it was 42 to Atlanta's 39. They was down 3 points. Nas Hillman put up 2 points. And then the second quarter ended with Chicago up by 2 points. They had 43 points to Atlanta Dream's 41. The third quarter, immediately they're tied. Okay, Atlanta and Chicago are tied 43-43. Chennedy puts up 2 points, breaks that tie. Reese puts up a 2-point, equals 10 points at that point. So at third quarter, Reese has she's up 10 points. Kamilla and Reese getting rebounds left and right. They was really putting their back into it, and I love that. It was so beautiful. I got to give my flowers to the whole Chicago Sky crew. Kamilla Cordoso, I'm sorry for what I said about you earlier the other day. Angel Reese, again, like you was missing. She still has to work on her 3-point shot, but she was giving it her all this game. And Dawn Stolly was actually in the building. I think that's how you pronounce her name, right? So she actually is the women's basketball coach at South Carolina University. That's where Kamilla Cordoso went and played college ball at, and that's how she got drafted. And Dawn Stolly came in to support, and I thought, that would probably make Kamilla Cordoso a little bit more nervous, but she actually, she just came out swinging, and she really showed her skills. And she put in so much effort, so much aggressiveness. She was jumping to hit them rebounds. Her and Angel Reese both just jumping into the air, grabbing the ball. I loved it. Marina Mabrey literally pickpocketed Tina Charles. It was beautiful. But then Charles got her lick back. She literally stole the ball right back from her. It was still a pretty fun play. But and then of course Gray scored for Atlanta Dream. Reese missed 2 foul shots back to back. I was starting to feel again just a little bit discouraged. I'm like, oh, come on, at least just miss 1 point and make 1 foul shot point, Reese. Canada shoots a 3-pointer for Atlanta Dream, so Chicago is at 51, and then Atlanta is up 3 points by 54 points. So Diamond DeShields makes 2 points. They enter Diamond DeShields into the game. Harrison gets the freaking ball stolen from her. It was so sad. Like, she literally got pickpocketed. I'm like, come on, Harrison. I already don't like you. Do something to make me feel better. Once Harrison gets pickpocketed, Atlanta makes 3 points. They hit the 3-point mark, and I'm just like, I was so disappointed in Isabella Harrison. Like, why? But then Harrison kind of, earned her respect back immediately after she made 2 points for the Chicago Sky. Marina Mabrey makes the last 2 points of the third quarter, and the Chicago Sky is up by 2 points. It was 66 points to Atlanta Dream's 64 points. Now let's enter into the fourth quarter. So they left the hoop wide open for Tina Charles so many times. It was so frustrating. I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, like it'll be like a huge gap right by the freaking hoop for the Atlanta Dreams goalpost. And you have Chicago Sky just sprinkled all over the place, like they just twiddling their thumbs. And Tina Charles just bouncing, dribbling the ball. And she just goes up and make a layup. Or she just stops by the 2-point line and just shoots, just wide open. I'm just like, what is the problem? Are y'all scared of Tina Charles? Are y'all too intimidated by her? Is she like pinching y'all on the side? I'm like, why are y'all afraid to get near Tina Charles and guard her? But in the fourth quarter, so after Tina Charles busts that 3, they are tied once again. This game was so close, it had me on the edge of this dang couch. Okay, Tina Charles makes that 3, and they are now tied once again at 68 points. Kamilla makes 2 foul shots back to back. It was beautiful. She made the Chicago Sky get up 70 points. They let Tina Charles scores again, and now they are tied back again, 70. Again, like, it was so frustrating. I'm like, please get y'all lick back. They beat y'all at your home last month in Chicago. Beat them in their home. Terrorize them in their home. And Chennedy Carter, aka Miss Hollywood. Yeah, she knows she a star, hunty. Carter makes a layup, right? And she hit it 2 points. She was like, I'm tired of being tied. When you sick and tired of being sick and tied. Now, when you sick and tired of being tied, y'all know what I mean. And then Reese, she literally leaped up into the air to try to get the rebound for her team, Chicago Sky. She hit her head so hard on the ground. I felt so bad for her. Like, she was down there for a minute, right? She literally hit the back of her head. And again, like, she's 6'3". What's that the gospel song go? Giants do die. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yes, okay. So the bigger you are, the harder you fall. So again, Angel Reese is 6'3". She really hit the back of her head so hard. I was so worried for her. Hopefully she gets checked out, because I don't want her to have, to suffer a concussion. That was really serious. That really looked painful. Shields makes a 3-point, and they are tied again. Chicago and Atlanta are tied again at 75 points. And then the Shield makes 1 free throw. So now they're up 76 to they're up 1.76 points to Atlanta Dream 75 points. But again, it was just back to back. Oh my God, the last 5 minutes of this game, I was like, please, Jesus. I was literally listening to don't judge me. I was listening to R. Kelly music to try to distract me. You remind me of my Jeep. I wanna ride, just to relax my nerves some. Chennedy then comes in and decides to annihilate the competition, okay? Miss Hollywood, aka, yes, Miss Chennedy Carter. She makes 2 points, right? Okay, she hits a layup. And then she makes another 2 points for a layup. And then she makes another 2 points on ATL. I mean, it was like, she literally, like, Chennedy Carter literally, I witnessed this woman make 6 points in like 10 seconds. It was ridiculous. So now, because of Chennedy Carter just aggressively hitting them layups, it's now Chicago Sky in the lead, 82 points, Atlanta Dream 77 points. Allen made 1 free throw, and then Kamilla makes a rebound, right? Kamilla gets the rebound, and then the game finally ends to Chicago Sky 85 to Atlanta Dream 77 points. Again, shout out to Kamilla Cordoso, Angel Reese, Chennedy Carter, the Shields, Dana Evans, she was making 3s. Marina Mabrey, she was making 3s. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be generous. I ain't a bully. I'm going to also show some respect to Isabella Harrison, even though she was really, really stressing me out, y'all. Again, my blood pressure was up. I had to put on the R. Kelly. Give me that honey love. I had to walk away from my TV because I was like, oh my God. I had, like, you ever get into that mood? Like, when you see something like have you on the edge of your seat, your high blood pressure going on, you got to literally put on some music to calm you down. And I don't know what it was. I said, let me play some R. Kelly. What's on the R. Kelly playlist? I had to put on them old school jams just to calm my nerves. But you know what? The Chicago Sky, aka the Chicago Skyscrapers, came through and they took this W. Beautiful, beautiful game. And right, what's about to play right now is an Indiana Fever at the Las Vegas Aces. Let's see how this turns out. But again, shout out Chicago Sky. Shout out to my Chicago skyscrapers.